and welcome to Pretzel Kids. So I've got a little yoga practice for you today and a story about a bear and how it lost its tail. So we're going to start off by coming into a cat pose. So onto all fours, feeling the weight coming down through the hands, through the knees, and we're just going to have a little wiggle around here. Imagine that you're a nice cat having a nice stretch through the spine. Coming up into a dog pose. We're tucking our toes under, lifting all that through the hips. And imagine what type of dog you might be. Imagine that you've got a nice big fluffy tail and just so you can waggle your tail. Little rock through the hips. And then dropping the thighs all the way down to the mat as you roll forwards into a snake pose. Snakes are quite slithery, so just having a little slither from side to side. And we're going to come back into a mouse pose, a nice quiet pose. So buttocks are coming all the way back to your heels. I'm just going to take 3 nice deep breaths here into a nice quiet mouse pose. So nice big inhalation, soft exhalation. Repeating once again, so coming back onto all fours into your cat pose. Nice arch through the spine. Imagine that you're a cat, maybe reaching out with one arm, maybe with a leg. Find that point of balance. Changing to the other side. Again, tucking toes under, coming all the way up into a downward dog. And sway through the hips, wagging your tail. Into a snake pose, thighs coming down to the mat, and again just imagine a little bit slithery, a little bit snaky. And again buttocks coming back the heels into a nice quiet mouse pose. 3 deep breaths, nice deep inhalation, soft exhalation. Just repeating that one more time, so coming up into your cat pose, maybe stretch a little bit further here, so as you stretch the arm forward, the leg back, maybe bend the knee, perhaps taking hold of the foot. Changing to the other side. Get tucking toes under, coming all the way up into a downward dog. Really feeling through the hamstrings, the back of your legs. A little waggle through the hips, wagging your tail. If you can see, you can lift one leg up. Changing to the other side. And then running all the way forwards into a snake pose. Thighs dropping down towards the mat. And then again coming into a mouse pose, so buttocks coming back to the heels. 3 nice deep breaths, nice big inhalation, and a nice exhalation. So 2 more. 1 more nice big inhalation. Exhaling. Good, then coming up to sitting. I'm going to take the soles of the feet together into a butterfly pose. Holding around the toes and just having a nice flap through the knees. Imagining what colour wings your butterfly wings might be. And then as a butterfly we're going to tip forward, so take a nice drink up of flower. So still holding around the toes, just beginning to soften forwards. Again, taking a few breaths here. Okay, coming back up and have a little flap through your wings. I'm going to tell you a story about two animals. So the first animal is a bear. So to come into a bear pose, it's a bit like a downward dog, but we have the knees really nice and bent, so we can go on a little stroll. So just have a little stroll around your room, wherever you are. Imagine you're moving like a bear. Think about how you're moving. Think about how bears might move. Good, and the next animal in the story is a fox. So a fox is a bit like a cat on all fours, but we're going to extend the leg behind like a nice big bushy tail. We're going to practice that on both sides. Good, so now back long, long ago when the story was set, bears had big bushy tails. And our bear was really proud of his tail. He loved his tail. So imagine you're in your bear pose, and as you move around, imagine trying to show off your nice, fluffy, glossy tail to everybody you see. So again, have a little walk around, really showing off your tail. Good. Now, the fox. Do you remember a fox pose? You could see what was happening. And he was a bit of a trickster, the fox. And he got a bit annoyed at the bear showing his tail off to everybody. So he decided it was time to play a trick on the bear. So, at this time the story is set, it's winter, and Jack Frost has been and covered everything with ice. So all the lakes, we're going to take our legs wide, a bit like we're looking into a nice big deep lake, and taking the hands down in front, and maybe just resting the chin in your hands so you're looking into a lake. All these lakes were covered with thick, thick ice. And all the trees had also been covered in frost and ice. So if you come into a tree pose, you're just keeping the leg nice and loose, arms are hanging heavy, so their branches covered in ice and snow. So nice and relaxed through the shoulders, through the leg, maybe changing to the other side. Imagining a magical forest caked in frost and snow and ice. Okay, so the fox went down to the river. So for a river pose, we're going to take the legs out in front and just walk the hands down towards the feet, softening the body forwards. Good. And the fox cut a big hole in the river. So taking the soles of the feet together, knees falling out to the side, so you're cutting a nice big hole. Good. Now he dangled his tail into the hole. So imagine the hole is at the back of your mat. Now you're going to walk the feet back so you can come down to a nice squat and have a little wiggle of your tail into the hole. And he spent a little bit of time here catching loads of big juicy fish. So for a fish pose, we're going to take our legs out in front and we're dropping down to the elbows, and you can either keep the head up or drop the head back. And he laid all the fish around in a circle around the hole in the ice. Now, presently, Bear came along. And Bear was still walking along, showing off his glossy tail, having a nice move around anyone that could see. He was like, oh, look at my lovely tail, walking about. And he noticed Fox, and he said to Fox, oh, what are you doing? And Fox said, well, I'm catching some fish. Would you like to have a go? And Bear said, oh, yes, I would. Now Fox said, well, we can't fish here because I've already caught all the fish. So we're going to have to move further down the river. So as they walked further down the river, they found a place that Fox knew was not very shallow, was quite shallow, and there were no fish there, because it wasn't deep enough for the fish. But Bear didn't know this. So he went about cutting a nice hole on the surface through the ice, and then he showed Bear what to do. He said, okay, Bear, you need to walk backwards towards your hole, and then sink your hips down, sink your heels down, dangling your glossy, glossy tail into the hole, and you need to stay here. my tail. And he said, well, when a fish bites your tail, I will hide over there and I'll shout. And when I say, now bear, you need to pull your tail up as quickly as you can to catch the fish. But you have to do exactly as I say. And Bear said, okay, that's fine, I'll do exactly as you say, and I will just wait here. So Bear hunkered down, sat here for quite a long time, as Fox disappeared off behind to hide. Now Fox tiptoed off and went all the way back home. And when he got home, he went to bed. So this is his bed pose. And then lying in bed, you can come into a nice twist. So bring your knees into your tummy, taking your arms down to the floor and dropping both knees to one side. Taking a few nice relaxed breaths here. And then coming back to the centre, dropping both knees down to the other side. Again, coming back to the centre. Now, presently, it was the next day, morning. So he woke up and had a nice, lovely, big stretch. And he looked outside and it was a beautiful, beautiful day. Into a nice sunshine place, taking the legs nice and wide, and then sweeping the arms all the way up, over the top, and then back down to the floor. You can imagine that you're drawing a sunshine with your arms. Good, and change in direction. Overnight, it had actually snowed. So as Fox pose, leg extending behind, walked down to the lake, the ice-covered lake, so maybe your legs are wide, maybe see if you can rest your chin on your hands. And there he saw Bear, still sat there with his tail in the hole. And because it had snowed, Bear looked like a little mountain covered in snow, because all the snow had stacked up on top of his head. So coming into a nice mountain pose, which is a bit like a downward dog, but taking the feet together, and just so you can begin to straighten the legs, straighten the arms. Again, then coming back down into Bear. And Bear was snoring. He was snoring so loudly that Fox thought he might break the ice. So Fox crept up and then he shouted into Bear's ear, "Now Bear!" And Bear startled and he awoke and he quickly pulled his tail out as he jumped forward. And then he realised that the ice had closed up around his tail, and as he jumped forward, it had pulled his tail off. And he felt very sad and he realised that Fox had fooled him. And to this day, bears aren't too fond of foxes. And if you see a bear wandering around, looking glum, it could be because he's mourning the loss of his tail. And that's the tale of how Bear lost his tail. Okay, so we're going to come into a nice little relaxation. To come down to the mat, I want you to sit towards the front of your mat, hug your knees in tight. And we're going to take 3 rocks backwards and forwards. Okay, so we're going to go backwards and then coming up. And again, back and up. And one more time, back and up. Okay, this time as we come back, we're going to relax the body all the way down to the mat. Bring the knees into the chest, have a little rock from side to side. Hug the knees in nice and tight. And then relax the legs down on the mat. Arms are down both sides. Scrunch up your toes. And relax your feet. Scrunch up your hands. Relax your hands. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. And then relax them down. Scrunch up your face. And relax your face, but keeping your eyes closed. So you're relaxing the whole body. And the body nice and heavy. Just tuning into your breath, the gentle inhalation and exhalation. And then just thinking about the noises that you can hear. And just in your head, recognizing the quietest noise that you can hear. Give them the loudest noise that you can hear. Wriggling your fingers, wriggling your toes. Taking your arms across the body, so you're giving yourself a nice big hug. Filling the body with warmth and love. We hug the knees in as well.